In this video, I'm super excited to be reviewing the Thule Urban Glide 2 Double Stroller, a stroller that is probably one of my favorite to push and one of my least favorites to, well, we'll get to that in a minute. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I'm the stroller mom. I'm a mom of 3 and I review strollers and baby gear for moms and families. So let's dive in. So like I said, this stroller is one of my favorite to push and it retails for $849, which is definitely on the steeper price point for double strollers. However, there are a lot of features that as a reviewer of strollers I look for and you're gonna be really impressed with. So starting out, the materials and quality of this stroller is exceptional. Some of its competitors, you can just feel a difference in the materials and the way they made it. I always thought it was called Thule, but it's actually called Thule, which is a Swedish brand, and you definitely see that in like the quality of this stroller. The handlebar is great. It has like a foam handle. I didn't love that at first. I almost wish it was more rubbery, but I think they do that for sweat. It has a really nice handbrake, and so you'll see on a lot of other joggers they have like the more bike handbrake, but I've been really happy like going down steep reclines, just being able to use that handbrake. It's just a really nice safety feature. It does have an adjustable handlebar, which is super easy to use, and then a safety strap that I highly recommend using when you are using a jogging stroller on the handlebar. So a lot of really great features there. The steel is super nice. I have used the stroller heavily and it has withheld, like it doesn't have a lot of scratches and stuff, which I really like. Moving on to the canopy, they have 2 individual canopies for your children, and something I really like about them is it has a magnetic peekaboo window that does roll up and tuck in, which is amazing. I hate it when when strollers don't have peekaboo windows, but also when the canopy, like the cover on it, is not able to stay open. And I also really like that it has this plastic panel over it, which is great for like really dusty, windy. Like this is a stroller that oftentimes you're gonna be out in all terrain, right? It's an all terrain stroller. And so having some of these features you'll see when we get to the basket is really well thought out and well designed. So I love that. It does have an canopy extension. However, I have found that both of the canopies need to be extended to get that full recline with this nice mesh panel here on the side. It's harder to have one open. It kind of just pulls back this canopy when you do that. But really good coverage on the canopies here. Moving down to the seat, they are both no rethread, which is just so nice. And they also have little cup holders here on the side. The buckles are super easy to use and adjust. My one complaint with the seat is that you can see here, and this is pretty common with jogging strollers, but it does have a pretty significant recline. So that is a downside for a lot of strollers. I just went through a whole category of the lightweight compact strollers you can see on my channel, and a lot of them also have like a fairly reclined seat in the most upright position. However, for a jogging stroller, I don't have as much critique in having that recline, because if you are actually using the stroller for going fast, like you're running with it, it's kind of nice to have your child more in the reclined position. So I have been really happy with that, but just in general, I find that my kids are often sitting up more. Something also super unique about the Thule is it is compatible with car seat. So you have the car seat adapters that you can put in here, it unzips and do that, and I'll have a video on how to install those on my channel. But then also it is compatible with a bassinet. So that is super unique in this category of strollers, that you have that for infancy. Otherwise, it's really recommended for 6 months plus without those 2 newborn infant accessories. Because it is a jogging stroller, it does have the option to lock the tire for jogging, which you definitely want to do. As someone who has ran with the stroller, really my husband's the one who's tested it for running, not me. But the times I have, if I do not lock that stroller, it does do that wiggling thing that you see that happens with a lot of strollers. So that's really nice. Something that a lot of runners have told me about this stroller that they really like is you can actually lock the wheel in the front position or the rear position. And then it's really interesting here on the footrest, you actually have the fold right here. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. One of the reasons of why this is my favorite stroller to push is it has air-filled tires. Just the suspension of this stroller is really incredible. We have taken this all over on various terrains. My best friend actually has this stroller. She's the one who originally told me about it, and her husband does a lot of mountain biking. And so she has been able to take her kids so easily on all the trails and be able to use it for that purpose beyond if you're just a jogger. It's just a really good all-terrain stroller, and those air-filled tires and the suspension is a huge part of that. Let's go to the back, because I've also been really happy with the storage on this stroller. So they do sell a parent organizer that goes in here. I do not have it, but I do know from research that it is a really, you have to use that one, honestly. I've tried to use some of the knockoff brands, but it does have really nice coverage and is great for that all-terrain use. Going down, you have the nice mesh pockets behind the seat. I've actually loved these to put like snacks and water bottles and those type of things, which is really great. And then they have a little zippered pocket here that I'll put like my phone or my keys in. That's really has been super convenient. One of the things, like I was talking earlier about with the peekaboo windows, is they actually have a cover for the basket. Where that matters on all-terrain strollers is if you're going on dirt roads, it can get really dusty. And so having that nice cover that can also be tucked in here, so that it has the ability to be rolled and tucked in if you don't want to use that, is just another really nice feature that you're not seeing on a lot of its competitors. The basket space is really nice. It's easy to clean, and I've been super happy with that. It does zipper all the way on both sides. And then in the seat recline, you can see here, it's super easy to use. It has the little panel, and then there's a nice mesh, and this one does not have a covering, for added airflow on the back of each seat. And then just to pull it up, you have various lengths you can do. So really have been happy overall with each of these features from the seats. They do each hold 50 pounds, so a combined weight of 100 pounds in this stroller that you can hold. And it is really great to push. I have 2 kids of varying weights, and I really have not had a lot of issues there. The last thing I forgot to say when I was talking about the basket is it does only hold 10 pounds, but I haven't really run into issues with that just because of all the other storage compartments and the things I'm generally bringing with this stroller. I also think you could hang a diaper bag or something from the handlebar just because of how sturdy the stroller is in general. So I did tease earlier what my least favorite feature of this stroller is, and I probably should share it because this stroller, while it is a really great stroller, it does fit through doors. I've taken it to stores, I've taken it all terrain, really put it to the test in all these different locations. It is so bulky. So if this is a stroller that you're gonna have in your garage and be taking out for walks and hikes and things like that, it is great. If you're having to load this in and out of your trunk to go on errands, it is a lot. And I will show you this as I fold it because that's part of the challenge with this from a storage standpoint. But it can be really challenging to lift in and out of your car and to just navigate from a storage standpoint. So to close it, you're gonna come in here and you'd have this little bar and you push it in and then fold it here. But then you're kind of in this awkward position. You have that. I find that the best way to store it is to then turn the handlebars, so you have both of them, and do it that way. And then I usually will actually store it on the handlebars, which kind of makes me nervous from the foam standpoint, like how that will hold up long over time. But you can see this stroller is massive. It weighs 33 pounds, and I think like that isn't terrible, but it's a lot when you're holding like that. That's kind of how I store it. So you can take the tires off when you put in your car trunk. I mean, if you have a car, you're going to have to take the tires off just because it is such a massive stroller. That's just kind of inconvenient every time you're going. So if you're using this for more of an urban lifestyle, this is probably not the best double stroller for you. But if you need something that kind of has that all-terrain, like we in general use this stroller for going on walks in our neighborhood, or if we go to the zoo or something that we're up north to the mountains, it has a very strategic purpose in our life. And then I have a lightweight compact stroller that I'm using generally for my day-to-day, because loading this in and out of your car is a lot. So to open it is also a little bit challenging. There is a safety strap here on the side, and you pull it. And sometimes it's smooth like that, and sometimes it's not. You kind of get the hang of it, right? You get used to what you have. I should also mention the brake. I didn't mention that earlier. It's pretty flip-flop friendly. It's not the best in the entire world, but I have been really happy with the brake. So who's this stroller best for? This stroller is great for runners. It's also great for people who are on all-terrain, whether it be trails, country roads, snow. This stroller handles those things really, really well. I would not recommend this stroller for like an urban car to city lifestyle. The bulkiness of it just takes up a lot, from the trunk space to the ease of use from getting it in and out of your car. I think that something that parents should also consider if you're not using it for jogging is the seat recline, because that is definitely a downside. And then a positive on it is that it has those really cool infant capabilities that you're not seeing on a lot of its competitors. The last thing I will say is this is not a great twin stroller if you're planning on using it from birth. You cannot do 2 bassinets, you cannot do 2 car seats. However, once your child is 6 months old, or your twins are 6 months old, this can be a really great stroller for you. So I do want to throw that in there for all of you twin moms out there. The Thule Urban Glide 2 Double Stroller is the first of the many double strollers I am reviewing and I have coming for you soon. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching.